All right. Okay, welcome everyone and very good morning. Welcome to today's class. Before we start off with what we have planned for today, which like I told you is going to be a writing class, let's just revisit what we've done throughout the week, which is from Tuesday to yesterday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Over the past 3 days, what are the different things we have done and what do we remember from it? Let's start from Tuesday itself. What did we do on Tuesday and what are some key points that we remember from that day? Dashrath?
Today we learnt about gender equality, Didi.
Okay. Can you give me a few more details, examples, etc. about that?
In gender equality, we have shown some videos of transgenders and transsexuals, Didi.
Okay. And what was like one new point or one new learning you had from that?
I didn't remember, Didi.
Okay. Do you think you had any learnings from that? From the class on Tuesday, from the discussion that we had, etc.?
Yes, Didi.
If you do remember, you can put it down on the chat also, Dashrath. Yeah. Niharika, you want to add on?
Yes, Devi.
Okay.
So on Tuesday we learned about gender equality. First we learned how if boys cry, people say them that don't cry like a girl, you're a girl, all such things. And after that, before starting the class only, you said that we will watch 2 videos and we will discuss deep about it, okay? And in first video, we saw about boys crying. We should not cry like that. They were saying. And in second video, we learned about third gender, which is we call okay, so we learned about third gender and how many struggles they face, how they stand on their point, all such things.
Beautiful. Thank you for that summary, Niharika. Nandini, you want to add something? We'll take a last point and move forward.
So, Didi, we did another woman poem, Didi. We understood by
Oh, you went
stanza by
quick
stanza.
here. Nandini, just then I'm going to pause you for a moment here and I'll just quickly summarize for the first day. So on Tuesday, we all learned about the different genders in society and how each gender is facing certain struggles. So like Niharika said, we watched 2 videos. Doing a quick recap for those of us who were not here. So we saw that there was a video where we constantly saw everyone in society tell the boys that boys don't cry and that they shouldn't cry. And then we saw how that affects everybody in society later. Secondly, we also saw the different struggles faced by the transgender community or the third gender, as we call it commonly, right? Beautiful. Moving on to the next day, which is what Nandini is starting us off with. Yes, Nandini.
So, we read about another woman poem, Didi. We understood what that poem, what you want to say.
Yeah, sure. What was the poem about, Nandini?
Like, Didi, how women are getting killed, Didi.
Okay.
Torture in Atamasa.
So Nandini says that we started reading about the struggle faced by one particular gender, here being women. And we read a poem which was in our textbook called Another Woman, and we saw the various struggles that she was probably going through. And one thing that Nandini identified as the struggle or the theme in that poem was that women are being killed mercilessly, right? Great. Thank you, Nandini. Is there anyone who wants to add a perspective to what we did while reading the poem Another Woman? Is there anything that maybe Nandini missed out on, something that you want to add from your end? You can feel free to text it on the chat box as well. Pujita.
So, Didi, in the poem, the dowry is also the problem, Didi.
Dowry is
Because of that only, there is fight.
because of that there are problems in the household. All right. Sure. Thank you for that. Great. And then yesterday's class, what did we do? Monica, do you want to tell us? What did we do in yesterday's class? Okay, I see some of you putting it
Didi,
up. Yes, Monica, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Didi, yesterday we learned about figures of speech, Didi. We have many figures of speech, but we learned about 4 things: metaphor, simile, repetition, personification. In those, we learned examples and definitions of those and about the concept.
Beautiful. Thank you for summarizing it so quickly and so well. Pujita, you've raised your hand again. Do you want to add something here?
Also, Didi, for testing, you gave the small poem, Didi.
Mm-hmm.
In that, we should have to find these 4 figures of speech in that poem, Didi. Also, you gave homework. That's it.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I'm seeing many of you resonate with precisely these things on the chat box. I'm not hearing from a lot of people as well. I would love it if you guys could participate rather than me calling out. Yeah. Great. All right, so we saw that over the past week, we spent a lot of time just exploring what gender means, what gender is in society, all of these things. We read a poem about it, we broke that poem down to its meaning, and then we also tried to think like literary students and analyze what the poet could have meant, how they said it, etc., which is where our figures of speech came into the picture, right? So today what we're going to do is we're going to take that just one step ahead, and we are going to draft a poem of our own, right? We're going to ideate and draft a poem of our own, which means that we're going to think of something that we want to say and we're going to write it down. Yeah. So now, before we get into that, let's also do a little bit of recap about what is a poem. Yeah. What is a poem and what are some things without which a poem will not remain the same? So yesterday, many of you told me that a poem is something that is concise, which means it's shorter than a story. That's how it is more or less different from a prose piece of text, etc. So we saw one, that it's shorter, two, that it's more emotionally charged, and three, that it's very impactful, right? These are the 3 qualitative aspects that all of you came up with yesterday that defined what a poem is for you. So here my question to you is, what are some elements of a poem without which it would just not be a poem at all, right? Like these are more or less broader topics, but what are some specific things without which a poem would not be a poem at all? Okay. Jayashri, actually, could you repeat my question for the class? It might have been a little confusing. Could you repeat my question if you understood?
For to make a poem, which are words are you used?
Can I add, Didi? Can I add, Didi?
Yes, go ahead, Monica, and you can maybe just like help Jayashri out. Yeah.
Yesterday we discussed about what we should, what a poem should look like, Didi. But what are the elements need to be taken to write a poem or something? You're saying about that.
All right. B-side, are you there?
Yes, Didi.
Awesome. Hey, what do you think are a couple of things without which I can't write a poem?
Didi, once again. Didi, once repeat the question, Didi.
What are some things without which I can't write a poem?
Without you can't write a poem.
Yeah. Like we're saying many things about what a poem is, how to write, and all of that, right? But what are some things without which I just can't write a poem at all? Are you guys able to hear me? Like, are you able to hear me clearly?
Yes, Didi.
Didi, metaphor.
Those are all figures of speech. speech, but do you think we can't write a poem without figure of speech ఉండకపోతే poem
ఇది మెయిన్లీ చెప్పాలంటే టాపిక్ ఉండాలి కదా.
topic? Okay, I'm hearing one word as topic. Okay. Thank you, Sai. Do you want to tag someone to give me another element as such?
No, Didi, only point anymore.
Okay, thank you for that. All right. Meena, do you know what else we might require to create a poem? So I said topic is one thing. Anything else? You guys can use the chat box as well. I'm seeing Nandini also say something similar in terms of theme. Sirisha saying topic as well. Many of us are saying figures of speeches, so we're saying things like metaphor, simile, personification, all of these. Pujita, go ahead.
Yeah, one doubt, Didi.
Sorry?
One doubt.
Hmm.
I don't know, Didi. In stories, there will be sentences, no? In poems, they will make that sentences into small words. Didi. What is that called?
Making it more concise, it's called, right? Like writing things in a shorter manner. Yeah,
That is also important for poem. Didi.
that's also important. All right. Dashrath is saying similar things: content, length of the poem, etc., etc. All of these things. Beautiful, right? So I'm hearing all of you say we need words, we need sentences, we need the length of the poem to be a certain way, we need a topic, we need a message, all of these things. Precisely that. In today's class, we're going to focus mainly on writing about anything that is talking about the theme of the week, right? So we're going to focus on gender in society, but we're going to choose one topic within this very, very big, broad topic or broad theme that we've set for the week. We're going to choose something about gender in society that we feel strongly about, that matters to us a lot, etc. And then we're going to draft a poem on it. Now, the poem is ideally going to mainly center around the key idea that you have and what message you're giving across, right? What is the topic and what is the message you want your readers to walk away with? These are the two things I'll be checking for, ideally, and how you are telling that, right? Like, how are you telling the message to your readers? These are a couple of things that we're going to be focusing on. To quickly give you an example of this, I will start screen sharing. 1 second. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, Didi.
All right, awesome. Ideally this, okay. We're gonna just quickly open our document. Paste it there. All right. Here's the poem that we're looking at as an example of this. I'm gonna quickly read it out. You can read it along with me. If it helps, I'll just increase the font. Yeah. All right. So the poem is called Options. The loud ring of the school bell went unheard as the noisy children ran out with exam pads and question papers held tightly in their hands. Exam season had ended. What joy. What did you mark for question 3? One of them asked the other. I didn't know what to choose between A and B. Both are correct. The child looked annoyed. I looked into the form in my hand. Gender? It asked with its options, male, female. I didn't know what to choose either. Both were correct, and yet so wrong. What do you guys think is the topic of this poem? What do you think is the topic of this poem? Jyoti?
Didi, I think so.
Jyoti, you went on mute again. Huh.
Didi, I think so. Didi, I think so.
You think?
So, Didi, I think one person is telling that question which can answer, which can't answer. It was tempting to correct the topic. This is the question. And this is male or female. He was thinking this is correct or wrong. Didi, I think.
Yeah, sure. So in the first part of the poem, we saw that children have come out of the school and they're discussing whether an answer was A or B. Okay, that is something that's happening in the poem. Can we maybe think of what the overall poem is trying to tell us? Jyoti, I would urge you to look at the second part of the poem, right? From this part onwards, from I looked into the form onwards, maybe just read the next part of the poem once again and then share your response on the chat box. Yeah.
I look into the form in my head. Gender. It asked with its option male or female. I did not know what to choose. Both were correct. And yet so wrong.
Think about it. You don't have to immediately answer. Maybe think about what could the poem be telling us. I do agree with all of you because most of you are talking about friends and about exams, etc. Maybe think about what is the next part of the poem telling us, right? How is it connecting us back to the theme that we set for ourselves for the week? I looked into the form in my hand. Gender, it asked, with its options as male or female. I didn't know what to choose either. Both were correct and yet so wrong. Yeah, they are confused. Okay. What else is the confusion here? What else are people confused about? Maybe think about that.
Yan.
Gender equality. Okay. How come, Monica, why gender equality? Varalakshmi?
Didi, they are thinking that Didi, one second.
Sure.
Didi, they are thinking. Didi, my sound is.
I can hear you, Varalakshmi.
I
can hear you. Go ahead.
So Didi, they are thinking that we are equal and we have gender. In that they are confused.
Maybe the confusion is around gender. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Varalakshmi. All right.
Okay.
All right. I, in fact, do agree. I do think that the poem is ideally trying to tell us that it's difficult for us to. Acha, okay. Sirisha, tell, and then I'll go back to my summary. Yes.
So this is like previously we learned one video in that a person who had male body and female body, no? So in this option we need to conclude one more Didi, where female and male are both we learned no Didi. So we must have that option in this. So where we can say the correct one. I think that.
Thank you for that, Sirisha. Precisely, right? I don't think I could have said it better. Okay, it says my internet is unstable. Are you guys able to hear me? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yes, so I don't think I could have said it any better. I think the poem ideally moved towards describing a situation where it was difficult for someone to choose between just two options of male or female, because there exist more genders than the male-female genders in society. So the topic of the poem was just that, right? It was about the transgender community, and the message that we were trying to give, like Sirisha said, is that there need to be more options, there need to be more access to these people, to these community members for various different opportunities in society, right? So that was a message that the poem tried to give a reader around the topic of gender equality or the transgender community rights, etc. Yeah. So this is exactly what we're going to do over the next 20 minutes or so. We're going to take the first 10 minutes for ourselves and we're going to think and write down about any one thing that deeply bothers us within the scope of the gender problem that we've been discussing so far. You can go ahead, choose the topic. You don't need to tell me right now, but you'll take the next 10 minutes to just think about it and write it down. Yeah. Nandini, were you not able to hear me?
No, Didi, I can hear you, but less signals, Didi. Before also, I got disconnected and connected automatically.
No problem. Don't worry about it. All right. Before we start off, does someone want to repeat my instructions and what we are doing? If no one volunteers, I will tag.
Can I, Didi?
Monica, I'm waiting for a little bit to see if anybody else wants to share. If no one does, then I'll come back to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Rizwana, do you want to try? Do you want to tell the class what we are doing?
So Didi, you told to think about gender deeply and write a poem by oneself.
Awesome.
10 minutes for ourselves and 10 minutes to write.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 10 minutes to start working on this, and then individually I will be reaching out to a couple of you and we will go forward from there. Yeah. You'll stay on the call. You'll not leave the call. And we will start writing in 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Many different topics. Please keep continuing this. I'll just quickly have a chat with Jyoti and both of us will get back. In the meanwhile, I would love for all of you to continue. Hi, Jyoti.
Hi, Didi.
Jyoti, కొంచెం చిన్న క్లారిఫికేషన్ ఓకేనా? నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు రాసింది నేను చెప్పిన పోయం మీద నువ్వు అది ఏం అర్థమైందో అది రాసావు కదా?
Yes, Didi.
So what I want you to do is Ninna Monna, we spoke about many different topics kada. We spoke about gender, we spoke about boys not crying, we spoke about the trans. Then in the poem also we saw many different things happening to that woman in the story, right? So what I'm saying is rather than like summarizing what you have understood from the poem, I would like you to think of one topic that relates to gender. Think about what is something that bothers you, right? Like what is one thing in society that bothers you, and then write a poem on that. I want you to write your own poem, something that where Jyoti is the poet. Yeah, Jyoti.
Okay.
I want you to think of a topic and write a poem on that.
Now can I write?
Yeah. Meena, you raised your hand. You have a question. Okay, I'm seeing Zebu is done. Just checking. I'm sending a few of you personal messages on Zoom, yeah? Just keep checking out for that. Awesome. If any of you wants to share with the group, you may do so. If you're feeling brave, would love to hear. Wow, many of us are done. Okay. However, still giving 4 more minutes for the rest of us to finish. And in the meantime, I'm also checking out some of the poems that you guys have sent to me.
We should send you Aditi.
Sorry, Pujita.
This poem we should have to send.
And it, I can immediately check and send you like something that I want to say to you on the Zoom chat itself.
It's not nice, Didi.
Some very powerful pieces of writing coming in as well. Beautiful. Thank you. Niharika, would you like to share your poem with the class? Or anyone for that matter, anyone who wants to share the poem with the class? Okay, no worries. Go ahead, Varalakshmi, why not? Thank you for being super brave.
Okay, Didi. Can I start, Didi?
Yeah.
Topic: gender. Gender means basically not comparing with boys and girls. The people are comparing levels. First, they have to stop that. Gender means one boy and girl, but they are equal. But they are the people thinking the boys is more than girls. But first, they have to think that everyone is equal. Then only the world can see the beauties of India. From my side, it's only gender. That's it, Didi.
Thank you, Varalakshmi. Anyone else who wants to share? So this is just the first draft of any sort of poem that we're writing, right? Obviously, you'll get feedback on this once you upload it on your Google Classrooms, and after which you'll make changes to it over the weekend and we can review it on Monday, etc., right? So don't worry about it being perfect, but would love to see what is just something on your mind. So if you want to, you can feel free to share. Many of you are personal messaging me. You can message directly on the group also, no worries. haven't heard from
Self to understand my invitation. Still, the people who are mine are not understanding me. How would strangers know my powers? Whatever happens, I want this life because it's a brief challenge for me. I will stand out with my legs to overcome all problems.
Thank you for that, Niharika. Very, very beautiful thought expressed. Thank you so much. The rest of you can share your thoughts on the chat as well. We'll take one more minute and close off for now. You can still take time to work on this during the day and upload your poems on Google Classroom. I will send you the poem that we saw as a sample on your WhatsApp group, just in case you want the formatting, etc., to go a certain way. Kavya, you raised your hand and put it down again. Is there something you want to say? Hey, Kavya. Okay, that was a mistake. No problem. All right. Let's come back to class for a moment. Let's put down our pens, step away from just the writing process for a little while, and come back to class. Give me a thumbs up if you're back. Thank you, Zebu. Thanks, Monica. Thanks, Dashrath. Thanks, Niharika. Thanks, Bisay. Thank you, Jayashri. Waiting for others to be back. Okay, Nandini is here as well. Thanks, Nandini. Kailash is giving me a party sign. All right, thanks, Kailash. Thank you, Meena, Sirisha. G Kavya, are you here? Pranay is here. Okay. Imran's here. Razana is also here. Okay. I think most of us are back. All right. So it's been a little bit of a heavy week in terms of all the new things that we've been able to learn, right? Okay, sure, it's also here. All right. All the new things we've been able to learn about just gender around us, right? Like I'm sure many of our beliefs would have been challenged, etc. Today we tried something a little bit difficult also. It's not easy to write poetry, but we tried a little, we tried something that's a little difficult just to put ourselves out of our comfort zone and express our thoughts a little bit better. So firstly, thank you so much for engaging in this entire week so well. Secondly, I would love to hear any thoughts that you guys have on the topic that we've been discussing, on the process of writing poetry, anything that you want to share. The next 4 to 5 minutes are open for that, after which we'll close off. Hey, Kailash, you're sharing screen, dude. You'll have to stop sharing screen. Okay. Okay, Niharika says that she found writing a poem as an interesting process. Okay. Okay. You can also feel free to come off mute and share. Dashrath, go for it.
Yes, Didi. Before, when I don't have any topic, I felt very scared, Didi. How would my poem looks like? But after, when I got my topic, I went in a flow, and I was almost done a half page.
Wow. So you enjoyed the process of just getting lost in your thought. Is that it?
Yes, Didi.
Lovely. Thank you for that, Dashrath. Pujita?
So Devi, it is nice only, but before we didn't write any poems, Devi. Also, there is no practice of writing poems, no? That's why some hard work we should have to put in write to poem.
Yeah, it was difficult to write a poem because we don't do it on an everyday basis, for sure. For sure. Thank you for sharing that honestly, Pujita. Varalakshmi?
Didi, from so many days I didn't listen the class, no, Didi. So today I had so much interest and I have 2 more topics to write, Didi. I enjoyed the class with writing.
Writing is not something everyone enjoys, and that's okay as well. But I'm glad that most of you seem to be enjoying the process to start off with. Okay. Kavya says that when we're writing, we're getting more ideas on how to write. Shoaib is asking for help in how to find a topic to start off with. Okay, many of us are helping him out as well. Seeing many more of us are done with our poems as well. Zebu learned one new thing. Zebu, what was the new thing you learned?
How to write poem in a flow, Didi.
Okay. So most of us are thinking about today's class in particular, right? But if I ask you what was maybe something that you're taking away from the past 4 days of talking about gender in society, what is one learning that you had? What would that be?
Maybe from past 4 days, we didn't have learned about not only about gender equality, Didi. We have learned about so many things in social, in English, in figures of speech. We have learned so many multiple things. Even in today's class also, we learned how to create our own poem.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Nandini?
Didi, you can hear me now.
I can hear you.
Didi, I think Didi, gender equality is the great freedom, Didi, for a world.
Powerful statement. Gender equality is best form of freedom for the world. Okay. Why do you say that?
And it's the right, Didi. What, Didi?
Why do you say that? Like, what made you say this?
So, Didi, according to me, Didi, which I know, like men's are మెన్స్ ని శివుడితో పోలుస్తారు, ఈ ఉమెన్స్ నేమో ఈ పార్వతీదేవితో పోలుస్తారు దీది. కానీ ఈ ఇట్లా ట్రాన్స్జెండర్స్ ఉంటారు చూడు దీది, వాళ్ళిద్దరిని మాత్రం సగం పార్వతి సగం శివుడు అంటారు దీది. వాళ్ళు కూడా పవర్ఫుల్ అని. లైక్ దట్ దీది, అకార్డింగ్ టు పురాణం.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Nandini. I love how you connected it with something that we've all learned while growing up, etc. Most of us have heard in some form or the other. Great. Then, what we're going to do is, like I told you, I've already created a Google Classroom where you can submit your assignments. It will go live at 9 a.m. At 8 a.m. So in 4 minutes, it will go live. After your class with Bhaiya, you can take some time. You can work on your poems again if you want to, and then you can just upload it on Google Classroom. There, I will give you feedback on what you can write differently, what my thoughts are, etc. And we'll come back on our next class and we'll discuss how to just enhance what we've already written. Yeah? No, not today, Narika. I meant whenever we have our next English class, right? That's when we'll take that out. Cool? All right. We can start dropping off, take a quick break, and then be ready for Bhaiya's class. Sure, you can send it to me throughout the classroom, guys. Don't worry about that. Bye-bye.